Come in, Major. This is General Garza. The situation on Belsavis is complicated, so let's begin immediately. Belsavis houses a top-secret prison colony for the worst offenders in the Republic, Sith Lords, war criminals, and mass murderers. That prison is under heavy assault. The Imperials are attempting to free their captured comrades. While you're in the field, do whatever you can to impede them.
I get the impression the prison break isn't why I'm here.
Your primary objective is to extract the pilots of Daggerwing, an elite Navy starfighter unit, from within the prison zone and return them to service.
Were these pilots shot down? Will they need medical attention?
They weren't sent to Belsavis on a mission. They're inmates. The pilots of Daggerwing are serving life sentences on Belsavis for participating in an unauthorized bombing mission that killed thousands of Imperial civilians. The attack was so brutal that High Command had no choice but to disavow the incident and sweep away the pilots responsible, permanently.
Why did they target civilians?
Daggerwing thought they were acting in the Republic's best interests at the time, but results far outweigh intentions. The Republic needs Daggerwing back in the fight, regardless of their past crimes. Starfighter pilots of their caliber are in very short supply. A prison guard captain named Zess will direct you to Daggerwing CO, Conrad Gohl. Contact him, extract the pilots, and then report back to me. Garza out.
Walk it off!
Power packs, check. Stun baton, check. Binders, check.
Excuse me, Captain. I was told you could help me locate Daggerwing CO.
Major. Glad you caught me. Was just heading out to round up another wave of runners. The imps are springing everyone they can. Daggers volunteered to help get things under control, so they're spread out across the prison.
Can you put me in contact with Conrad Gohl?
Gohl's in one of the higher security zones, so my comm won't reach him. The Dagger's XO is closer, though. Let's give him a shot. Marlin? Marlin, come in. This is Zess, over.
Zess? Good timing, pal. We need backup ASAP.
The imps are opening the vaults.
Are they insane? We'll get your back up, Harlan. Just hang in there.
Give me your coordinates and I'll double time it to your position.
Who is that? Forget it. I'll take anyone you've got. We've got some imps cornered in one of the vault entrances, but we're shot up pretty bad. We need med packs and manpower, and we need them yesterday.
Help is on the way, Harlan. Zess out. Out of med packs. But there are some caches you can raid on your way to Harlan. Here are the coordinates.
I'll grab the medipacks and back Harlan up right away.
Stay on your toes out there. This place is a madhouse.
Walk it off!
Still kicking, you murdering cowards!
Your backup's here, Harlan. And your med packs.
Best news I've had all day. So did the Army finally send reinforcements, or... Havoc Squad? It's our lucky day, ladies and gents. Dig in and patch yourselves up. The Army has sent their best.
I want the Imperial's position, their armament, everything.
They're dug in farther into the tunnels, and they've got some serious heat. If we hadn't caught them by surprise, we'd all be dead. There may be even worse things in here, too. I've heard there's scary stuff locked in these vaults. Nobody opens them, ever.
I'll keep my eyes open for anything unusual.
We'll make sure nobody flanks you. Give those imps what they deserve.
Get up!
Looks like we won this round. On your feet, people. Get ready to move out. Sounded like some serious fighting. You all right there, ground pounder?
There was nothing I couldn't handle.
Nope, I'd expect not. Look, maybe I was a little short with you. It's good to hear the command wants us back, but they burned us pretty bad.
They're desperate for talent, pal. If you and you guys are any good at all, you can get a really sweet deal. Believe me.
Believe me, we're the best in the galaxy. And we're not murderers. If we'd known about the civvies, we never would have launched.
What did you think you were bombing?
Our target was a Sith Lord, Ondoru. A real sadistic bit of scum. He's raised dozens of Republic colonies and left no survivors. Intel put Ondoru on Fest with nothing but soldiers and factories for company. We launched at full burn, dropped everything we had. And now we're here.
Must have been very hard on your unit.
If not for Commander Gall, the men would have gone rogue for sure. Speaking of the men...
Harlan, sir, we've got a situation. Lin, Tai, and Seymour are trapped in one of the prison complexes. We can't get them out.
Great. Hang tight, Cal. We'll get you some backup on the double. What do you say, Major? You need all of Daggerwing, right? Care to go 2 for 2 on rescue ops today?
Havoc Squad doesn't leave anyone behind.
Glad to hear it. You can meet up with Cal at these coordinates. I'll get these slackers back to base and catch up with you after. Good luck.
Walk it off! Don't get to die yet.
Face it, the Ratataki have this one in the bag.
Over yet. They could still turn on each other.
Not while there's still plenty of friends out there.
Need to talk to you when we get a chance.
It's been a while since we saw any new friendlies out here. Good to have you here. I'm Colonel Howard. Word, if I may.
Yes, do come in. Senator Tudos, chairman of the Penal Oversight Committee. A pleasure. You know, I applied for military service myself when I was your age. Didn't pan out, but I do love a good war story.
Senator, focus.
Right. Things have spiraled out of control here. Thousands of prisoners on the loose. Segregation thrown out the door. A veritable frenzy of interspecies violence.
Then I'd hop on the first ship out of here. This is no place for a senator.
Tempting, but the Republic has invested no small sum into this facility. I need to make sure certain, interests are being protected. Our biggest concern is a tribe of Ratataki called the Blood of Talith. Bunch of raving fanatics bent on slaughtering every other species. They are ambitious, crafty. Recently took to ambushing warden droids and stripping away their power cores.
Intel suggests they're compiling the stolen power cores into one massive bomb. Probably mean to blast their way out of here.
The infrastructure here looks pretty solid. You don't think it'll hold?
And the walls are reinforced with Duracrete. But even they won't withstand a few dozen power core explosions. If the Ratataki break free, they'll kill anyone they find. Guards, prisoners.
Not to mention senators. You've got to disable that bomb and contain this madness.
Those Ratataki aren't going anywhere.
Splendid. I knew we could count on you.
It'd probably be best to keep the Ratataki from acquiring any more power cores. If you can retrieve some of the power cores they stole, we should be able to modify the warden droids to prevent future tampering.
Dismantling that bomb comes first, though. There should be a security terminal somewhere in the area. Report in when you've defused the bomb.
Don't get to die yet.
Senator, I've disarmed the bomb. The Ratataki aren't going anywhere.
Excellent. A crisis contained is a crisis controlled. I'll inform Colonel Howard at once.
Gina Hagwa, Buntogu, Subalonkaku, Subala wa Unikupa, Domtitak Makichisa.
What's that? Is someone else there?
Anachuta, Kasayali, Koireto, Kankikong.
Is there something you haven't told me?
Agua Baska Punyo, Baska!
That's enough. I'm a member of the Republic's Senate. I don't answer lecture you. Colonel Howard and I were overseeing a military exercise of sorts. Project Noble Focus. We tested prisoners of varying species against one another and analyzed the results. All entirely consensual.
Kavaji Oro, Takogo Hota, no Pisto Pampaula.
I don't like going into battle without all the facts, Senator.
Surely you're no stranger to classified information, Major.
Unda Kavakio Topabu Banda Baka, Murishaneta. Kiko Bokili, Otabunki Donko, Patagawata.
The Ratataki are a dangerous bunch. You're lucky to be alive.
Gaptula do Bota Dwana Winki Slimo, Poya Tukachanga. Kipuna Male Tota, Ad Mishka Kabanotasema. Chiliska Chananga, Waning Chikospa, Inigo Dade.
Don't waste your time with filth like him. He made his bed, now he can lie in it.
You'll be safe in the minimum security wing. I can tell you how to get there.
Fapa, Giowanta Hompamuli, Rabampaula.
If you're done fraternizing with prisoners, we can use you back at the base. There are new developments. Colonel Howard can fill you in when you get here. We'll talk more then.
Senator Tudos told me you defused the bomb. Not a moment too soon. And I see you brought back the stolen power cores. I'll have our engineers start modifying the Warden droids immediately.
The Ratataki still have the run of the wing, but at least we've contained them. For now.
We need to talk about Project Noble Focus.
There'll be time enough for that once the Ratataki have been dealt with. Focus on the crisis at hand for now.
Our satellites have picked up a large number of Ratataki in the Nemoidian compound. Up to their usual antics.
Here I was, hoping it was just a social call.
The satellite images we've seen are pretty grisly. Far as we can tell, they're butchering the Nemoidians.
We've got to get down there and put a stop to it.
I'm not so concerned about saving Nemoidians as I am putting down the Ratataki. We've confirmed that Sul'Kaz, the Blood of Talath's ringleader, is personally overseeing this latest massacre.
He's everything you could want in a fanatical leader. Loud, ruthless, and utterly demented.
Eliminating Sul'Kaz will take the fight out of the Ratataki. Show them who's in charge. You've got to get down there and stop him.
This Sul'Kaz is about to find out how we do things in Havoc Squad.
Expect a bloody fight. Sul'Kaz rarely does anything without someone dying.
Make sure it's not you.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Stench, almost as bad as the Nemoidians. And your face, disgusting. I will cut it off.
I'm only gonna say this once. Come quietly.
Only the weak ask for peace. I kill the weak. Your body will be discarded with the rest of the Nemoidian filth. Your head, I keep. And the lizards, they shall eat well tonight. Walking off!
It's done. Sul'Khas fell in battle.
There, you see, Grawl? Problem solved.
You created that murdering slime, Senator. As far as I'm concerned, you're the problem.
You haven't met the Deputy Warden, have you? Good man. Doesn't approve our little project, though.
Your little project jeopardized the entire prison and violated countless ethics laws. You should be put away.
I wouldn't mind tossing him in the stockade myself.
Spare me the show. The Republic has poured countless resources into containing these degenerates. It's high time we got something in return.
And we have. Project Noble Focus has given us a world of insight into the different species' strengths and limitations. Just think. Entire campaigns planned with each species' capabilities in mind, our wartime efficiency will skyrocket.
That doesn't give you the right to experiment on prisoners.
What's right and what's necessary are rarely one and the same.
Whatever your feelings, this project, and our involvement in it, needs to remain classified.
Think of the backlash if this gets out. Every planet in the Republic will be up in arms. Entire systems could secede over this. Surely a few dead convicts aren't worth all that.
Don't use the Republic to cover up your part in this. You broke the law.
That's right. It might get ugly, but the Republic needs to hear about this. I expect to see you back here real soon, Senator.
We'll see.
That settles that. Now to bigger concerns. We've got trouble in the maximum security wing. General Skyless says some unidentified species is tearing through his men. Deep prison is where the true horrors of Belsavis lie. If Skyless can't stop them, all this will have been for nothing. Help him.
Walk it off!
Report your ailments.
Things they're finding down there? I hear they're calling for reinforcements. Could be we get pulled to the front lines. Great. That's all I need.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Stand by for examination and suggested progress.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. mind. Mechanized travel is for official business only. Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Chest hurts.
Try not to breathe, son. Ribs broken, almost punctured your lung. Gonna try and move it.
General Skylast, we've lost the bridge. Enemies smashed through, heading right for us.
Knew we couldn't hold them long. Tell everyone to fall back. We'll make our stand here. Welcome to the new front line, Major. Better check your gear. Got a battalion of crazed warmongers on their way here now.
Havoc Squad's faced down superior forces before, sir. I'm with you until the end.
Glad to hear it, soldier. Could use the extra blaster. Imperials got careless, opened something they shouldn't have, unleashed an entire army on us, some species we've never seen. They're called Esh-Kha, remnants of a galaxy-spanning civilization predating the Republic. Couldn't play nice and got sentenced here. Permanently.
Things were bad enough when we only had riots to deal with. Now we got a whole army on the loose?
Well, at least they're not taking sides. Imperials have been getting hit as hard as we have. These Esh-Kha are relentless. Been hammering us non-stop. Won't be long before they overrun us. We need a diversion, something to put them on the defensive and stall their momentum. That's where you come in.
Just give me a chance to get behind their lines. You'll get your diversion.
We've pinpointed two potential targets. A supply depot and an outpost housing some of the Esh-Kha's key leaders. Hitting either of those ought to draw their warriors back and allow us to retake some ground.
Taking out that depot ought to slow down the Esh-Kha.
The depot is packed with munitions and medical supplies. Destroy it all. You're also welcome to take a crack at those lieutenants. Risky, but every bit helps. I'll see if I can get some more answers about these Esh-Kha while you're out. Good hunting. gonna die yet. Fast enough!
did it. Once the Esh-Kha realized their supplies were being wiped out, they turned tail just like we hoped. They're pulling back now. Should give us time to catch our breath. Thanks.
They're vulnerable. Now's the time to keep the pressure on them.
I'm sending a few squads out to retake some of our more defensible outposts. Not much, but it's a start. You've probably guessed the Republic didn't build this place. It was constructed thousands of years ago by a species called the Rakata. The Rakata hated the Esh-Kha, wrote about them like they were a plague, waged a war that engulfed the entire galaxy. In the end, the Esh-Kha were nearly wiped out. The few 100,000 survivors brought here to be locked away in stasis.
If only the Imperials had known how dangerous the Esh-Kha were.
Idiots were so giddy about making life difficult for us, they didn't notice all the "Do Not Open" signs. The Esh-Kha conquered half the galaxy in their heyday, and they'll pick up right where they left off if they ever escape. Your raid caught them off guard. They're crippled, shaken. Now is the time to press our advantage and halt their advance for good.
The less time we give them to recover, the better.
We've traced the bulk of the Esh-Kha's comm activity back to a small cavern. We think they're using it as a command station. Whoever's in there is coordinating the Esh-Kha's entire offensive. It's our best shot at taking out their leadership. I want you to take it.
I haven't let you down yet. Hadn't planned on starting.
There's a lot of extra comm chatter coming out of that station. Not sure what all the commotion is about, but we can't wait to find out. Find the station, take out the leadership. Then, maybe we can go back to pushing the Imperials off this rock. You don't get to die yet.
get to die yet.
Mafuk Nahor Atjest Bi Elmu, Intisor Mahefne.
Tasted the dark side, have they? How enlightening. Killing me will bring them further down the path.
Ziniest Jur Drukal Jasbro, Lihidan Naka Miest Hija. Bien Furkdan Mitov, Makopiet Ni Horma, Gurm Genacht.
Weapons down. On the floor. Now.
Ziniest Jur Drukal Jasbro, Lihidan Naka Miest Hija.
Don't waste words on these vermin. Kill them and be done with it.
Jik Inter, Medek Drest Pastiat and Ilbi, for cost in pain.
He may be a Sith, but I won't just sit by and let you butcher him.
Zekian Actest Vertin Huli Dikmen Kitieb. Ane, Hyo Hjafne Takta.
You don't get to die yet. Korvkjudian, tiesdzity kormili kiest madwa. Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain.
Very eloquent, very scary. Now die. You've considerable skill, but Esh-Kha are hardly the deadliest things in these catacombs. You should run along before you hurt yourself.
I came here for the Esh-Kha, but if you're looking for a fight...
Much as I would enjoy the release, I have bigger concerns. The galaxy is cluttered enough without another faction vying for power. I suppose I'll have to purge these Esh-Kha myself. Otherwise, they might very well destroy your republic. And then what would I have to look forward to?
The Esh-Kha general is dead, but he mentioned something about awakening a world razor that would destroy us all.
Wait, the World Razor? He said that? So maybe it is true. This is bad.
The Esh-Kha seemed to think this world razor was going to destroy the planet.
Yeah, sounds like what you'd expect from a World Razor. A few Deep Cell inmates were babbling about it. Could barely understand a word they said, much less put any stock in it. Went on about this thing in the planet's core. Claimed it was massive, as old as the galaxy. I thought it was just superstitious nonsense.
No sense in taking risks when the Republic's safety is at stake. We need to look into this.
If this World Razor actually exists, waking it up is probably the worst thing the Esh-Kha could do. You've got to stop them. Best place to start is the deep prison. All kinds of ancient monstrosities sealed away down there. You'll be on your own, though. Watch yourself.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Report your ailments.
This one in the bag.
Whoa, a major. Havoc Squad? This is huge! Oh, I'm Cal. Look, it's a real honor to meet you. Real honor. You're here to help, right?
Give me the situation, Cal.
And with all the commotion going on, we started seeing breakouts from one of the labor camps. Some real bad characters in there, believe me. The worst is a guy named Gouge. You don't even want to know what that freak was up to before they locked him up.
You told Harlan that several pilots were trapped in the prison now?
Yeah, right, because of Gouge. Let me explain. One of the guard officers, Brock, wanted to storm the labor camp and make sure Gouge didn't escape. Bit obsessed, that guy. Well, 3 of our people volunteered to back Brock up. But things went bad at the labor camp, and now they're all trapped.
Can your pilots confirm their current situation?
I can't get through to them. Last I heard, they were holed up pretty good. Here are the last coordinates Brock gave me. You should find everyone there. A little stressed, so go easy on them. Oh, one other thing. Somebody shut off all the surveillance cameras in the area, so if you could switch them back on, it'd help a lot.
Grab the pilots, fix the cameras. I'm on it.
Good luck, Major.
Walk it off! Freeze!
Take it easy, Simo. They're Republic soldiers. They must be here to help.
Havoc Squad, we're here to pull you out.
Havoc Squad? One of you have an uncle in the Senate or something?
Not me. Does this mean we can finally get out of this place?
We're not going anywhere. I swore an oath to keep the prisoners on Belsavis locked up. I'm not gonna leave and let this scum escape.
I go free whether you stay or go. Run now. Maybe I won't find you once I'm out.
I'm under orders to bring all Daggerwing personnel in. There's no time for this.
In Daggerwing, we do what we say. And we said we'd help Brock hold this ground.
You can always lock Gouge up in another cell, Brock.
It'll be a hard run, but if you get us back to the entrance, we can take Gouge the rest of the way.
We'll follow your lead, Major. Let's get out of here.
Here, we made it.
Thanks, Major. We'll drop Gouge off at a holding cell and get back to base. See you around.
That's what I'm telling you, Commander. They want us back on the double. They sent Havoc Squad. They're serious.
How are the men taking
They're ready to get behind a stick again. But it doesn't sit right, sir, them just showing up and pulling us back in.
Commander Conrad Gall, I take it.
it? Correct. You must be the Major that Harlan's been talking about. I understand you've been busy saving my men from one death trap after another. I appreciate it.
Just trying to complete my mission, sir.
Yes, your mission. I've heard. As Harlan has told you, I volunteered Daggerwing to help the guards when the Imperial attack on Belsavis began. They accepted. Daggerwing always completes its missions. We aren't leaving until we've done our part.
Havoc Squad is on board, Gall. What's your plan?
I've been tracking a large contingent of Imperial personnel across the prison zones. I could use your help once we catch them. The Imperials are heading straight for the maximum security area. If they release any of the prisoners there, it could be catastrophic.
I'll be glad to help you intercept the imps, sir.
You should know that several heavily armed commando teams broke off from the Imperials and took up positions throughout this sector. The commandos are positioned to ambush any Republic reinforcements that cross the area. You should take them out if you can.
I'll hit the commandos on my way to the rendezvous.
Good. Then I'll see you at the meeting coordinates. Gall out.
You heard the man, Major. Better get moving, or you might miss all of the fun.
Let's wrap this up fast.
If you want off this rock, think how anxious we are. Good luck out there.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Get up!
Commander Gall, he rushed off after the Imperial.
Sniper! Everyone take cover! Return fire! He's not breathing! He's dead! I can't believe it! Those were the commandos we saw on our way here. The ones you were supposed to take out! What happened?
I never thought something like this could happen.
Are you joking? You didn't think that elite Imperial commandos might track and ambush you if you didn't do anything to stop them? First we get cut off from Commander Gall. Now Aiden's dead. We're never getting off this planet alive. None of us.
How did you get cut off from your commander?
When we recognized the leader of the Imperials we were following, Gall went after him. Lord Undoru, the Sith who tricked us into bombing Fest.
How can you be sure it's the same Sith Lord?
We're sure. We know everything about that piece of filth. When Undoru and the Imperials left, Gall took a few men and followed. But the Imperials collapsed the tunnel with remote charges right after our people went through.
Do you know where this tunnel lets out?
The other end of the tunnel opens into the maximum security area. There's another way in, the main entrance, but it'll be tough. The fighting around the main entrance is intense, but it's the only way left to reach Commander Gall.
I'll move out right away.
Just go.
You don't get to die yet.
walk it off.
Major, is that you? We never had a chance. Ondoru, lightning, straight out of his fingertips. Impossible. I can't move. You have to capture him. You can't let Ondoru escape. Only he can prove that Daggerwing is innocent.
Don't try to move, Commander. Stay calm.
Calm? That scum is getting away. Go after him. Go!
That didn't sound good.
It doesn't matter. Go. Forget about me. Just get Ondoru.
The Sith can wait. Daggerwing needs you.
This may be the only shot we ever get at that Sith scum. Harlan can take over Daggerwing, and Ondoru can clear their record. I'll gladly die to make that happen. Now go!
The squad doesn't leave anyone behind.
Get out of here! Go! Stubborn. I guess I should thank you. But now my men's reputation may never be cleared.
You're a good officer, Gall. I couldn't leave you like that.
I appreciate the sentiment. But now my men's reputation may never be saved.
Major, go, you made it. They're here, man. Keep those guns up and those eyes shut.
Zess, what are you doing here?
We came to help, but it looks like we missed the show.
Get your men out of here ASAP, Zess.
Was just thinking the same thing. Need a hand there, Gulp?
Thanks. I took a shot at a Sith. I'll stick to starfighters from now on.
We'll get Gull back and have him transferred to the space station with the rest of Daggerwing, Major. Been a pleasure seeing you work.
Thanks for the help, Zess.
Just doing my job.
See you soon, Major.
Major. It's good to see you again.
Major, we all owe you big time. You saved the boss, which means you saved everyone else from having me in charge. That alone ought to get you a medal.
I just carried out my mission, Harlan. Nothing more.
Well, from now on, anytime Havoc and Dagger are in the same cantina, your drinks are taken care of.
And never forget a debt, Major. If you ever need air support for one of your operations, Dagger Wing will make it happen.
I look forward to working with your unit again, Commander.
Likewise. It's been a pleasure. I think we all have important work to get to. Thanks again, Major. And good luck in your next mission.
Be sure to put in a good word for us with your pals up in command, Ground Pounder. See you around.
Anytime I see you return from a mission, I thank the Maker I wasn't designed for.
Major, good. I just finished reviewing the after-action reports from Belsavis. Easily the best results we could have hoped for given the circumstances. Both Conrad Gall and Tobin Harlan recommended you be given a medal for your actions while rescuing Daggerwing's pilots. Well done.
I'm always happy to do my part, General.
The counter-offensive against General Rakton is already off to a good start. Daggerwing will only add to our force's success. Before you proceed to your next objective, I need Havoc to take on a special mission. A prisoner of war rescue operation.
Bringing our people home is always a pleasure.
The prisoners are being held on A-77, an Imperial detention center built inside the remains of an asteroid mining facility. A Special Forces operator was recently captured and taken there. Because of her, we learned A-77's location. You've worked with her before, Sergeant Jaxo.
Jaxo and I did 2 ops together.
Correct. Here is her message from A-77.
Calling any Republic vessel or personnel. This is Ava Jaxo, Sergeant, Republic Special Forces. I'm being held in an Imperial prison. I slipped out of my cell and hidden on the system's deck, but there are more than 300 other soldiers being held here. Any rescue teams, call me first. I'll do my best to muck up the security systems for you. Now get me out of here!
Just forward the coordinates and I'll move out, General.
A-77's coordinates are being forwarded to your Navicomputer now. Contact Sergeant Jaxo once you're within range and proceed from there. Good luck.